I'm free this week. So if you're one of those people that have gone into my DMs and said, I'd like a reading, and then you never went through with it for whatever reason, I'm free this week. If you're somebody that has had readings from me in the past and would like a refresher, or, you've got a few more questions you want to ask, I'm free this week. If you're someone who's watched me for quite a while and you've thought about, should I get a reading, or you're not sure, I can guarantee you'll get a very high quality, long, detailed reading. I don't use cards. I don't use any kind of tools. I use visions that are in my mind. And I've been doing this for a very, very long time. And the longer that I do it, the more accurate I've become, the more clearer the visions are. I do this as a full-time job. I don't go out and work somewhere else and then come home and do this as a part-time job, which is a lot of people on this app. It's not their full-time job. It's just a hobby, or they're just starting to get into it. Or they've got a partner that is there to support them. So if they're quiet, if their work's quiet, they've still got income coming in through a partner in the home. I don't have any of that. I'm on my own. And if I'm not making money, I'm not surviving. So by you needing a reading or wanting a reading and buying one from me, you're helping me tremendously, as much as I am helping you with the information that I can give to you. I love when the Americans buy readings, because this has happened quite a few times. They get a reading and then they write back and they go, that is one of the best readings I've ever had. You're too cheap. Like, they always tell me I'm too cheap. I think that might be because of the exchange changeover, that it doesn't cost them as much in American dollars. And then they always give me a tip. They always, later on, they say, that was so good, I want to give you a tip. We don't get that in Australia. Australians don't tip. So that just lights up my day when I get that kind of acknowledgement, because I feel like I have worked really, really hard in this work that I do for a very, very, very long time, like way over 40 years. And it's when I start to, I don't want to get negative here, but when I see other people on TikTok and they do live feeds and they're doing readings on live feeds, I got asked a question the other day why you don't do lives, because I feel like this is a very sacred energy. When you buy a reading from me, your energy and my energy is sacred, right? And I don't want to do that on a live feed where thousands of other people are pouring their energy into it and disrupting the flow. It should be just between you and me, and that's sacred to me, and it's private. Like, the stuff that I will see in your future is so private to you. Why would anyone want to share that with thousands of other people watching a live feed? And I also get 4 pages full of information, so it's about an hour. I'll spend an hour on each person. Does everyone else want to sit there and watch me do an hour reading on one person? And I'm not somebody that wants to just do quick, yes, no, like, I like the detail. Even if someone buys one question off me, I give it a lot as detail as I can with that one question, not just a yes or no answer. I also do not do bad stuff. I had a client the other day who's been a regular client of mine for years. She wrote to me and she said, I've made a bit of a mistake. I went somewhere else to a different psychic, and this person told me some bad stuff was going to happen. And she said, now I'm panicked and I've come back to you to get clarification. She said, and I should never have gone there. And I don't do that. I don't do the bad stuff. Sometimes in a reading, something will come through you don't want to hear, which is for your growth, but it's not in the intent of putting fear or bad into you. So if you're ready for a reading, if you want to top up one, if you haven't had one for a while with me, if you've never ever had one with me and you want to see what it's like, If I've showed up on your page here, it could be a message for you, because I've got so many spirits in here at the moment waiting for their relatives to find me. And that's up to you. I mean, like, spirits find me and then they try to instill into their person, get a reading off this lady. But if you're not listening, then there's not a lot I can do about that. So I'm free this week. If you want a reading, go to my website, www.vickybuttonpsychic.com. The prices range from $30 to $100. So you pick which one you want. Thank you for those of you that do support me, because you're keeping me, because I'm starting to think, if this is not going to get any busier, I might have to just give up this kind of work, and I really don't want to have to do that.